Athens erupted into a tense scene on Sunday as hundreds of pro-Palestinian demonstrators confronted Israeli citizens, waving Palestinian flags and chanting for freedom for Palestine during a nationwide day of protests over the Gaza war. The march saw the heated confrontation between demonstrators and Israeli tourists, with the two groups exchanging angry gestures before protesters pushed the Israeli tourists away, according to footage from the scene. The march moved through central Athens and past the Greek parliament, with police escorting the march, controlling crowds and closing sections of roads to traffic. Protesters carried banners and a large Palestinian flag while chanting "Freedom to Palestine." The action was part of a broader campaign organized by March to Gaza Greece, BDS Greece, the Palestinian Community of Greece, and other groups, with rallies planned in cities, islands, and villages across the country. Protester Despina Lada said the demonstrators were supporting Palestinians, whom she described as having resisted for decades. Another protester, Maria Anastasiou, said the Palestinian struggle gave participants courage and called for continued support for the Palestinian people.
It is deeply moving, and in any case, it gives us the courage to continue this long struggle, to stand firmly by the side of the people of Palestine. May there be freedom for all of Palestine.
Other demonstrators sharply criticized Israel's military campaign. Protester Georgos Stavropoulos accused Israel of pursuing what he called a massive, monstrous plan to expand across the Middle East, while arguing that people in Lebanon and Palestine were being killed without sufficient international response. The protests prompted Israel's foreign ministry to issue a special security warning to Israelis visiting Greece. The ministry urged Israelis to avoid demonstrations and large gatherings, stay away from confrontations, and exercise heightened vigilance. It also advised travelers to keep Israeli and Jewish identifying symbols discreet and avoid sharing their real-time locations on social media. The warning came during Greece's peak tourism season, when large numbers of Israelis were visiting the country. According to Israel Airports Authority data, nearly 50 flights were scheduled to depart Ben Gurion Airport for Greece on Sunday. BDS Greece called for nationwide participation, urging supporters to display Palestinian flags and keffiyehs. The group demanded that Greece impose sanctions and an arms embargo on Israel and end military cooperation with the country. Israel rejects accusations that it is committing genocide, saying its military campaign targets Hamas and allied groups, a claim trashed by independent international bodies.
Just one day after Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and nuclear-armed Pakistan created a NATO-style defense alliance, Pakistan's defense minister has publicly identified Israel as a threat to the entire Muslim world and called for a united military front against it. Waja Asif said Muslim countries must set aside their divisions and confront what he described as a common danger. In the context of Israel, all Muslim countries must unite. I have no doubt about this, Asif said during an interview with a Pakistani news outlet. He described Israel as an illegitimate product of the Balfour Declaration and warned that it could pose a direct threat to any country in the region. The Balfour Declaration was issued by Britain in 1917 and expressed support for establishing a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. Israel was subsequently founded in 1948. Asif argued that Pakistan's opposition is not limited to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu or Israel's present government. He said even if Netanyahu loses Israel's October election, the country's approach towards Palestinians and the wider Muslim world would change only marginally. The Pakistani minister accused Israel of inciting Muslim countries against one another and said the Islamic world must remain united until the Palestinian question is permanently resolved. His remarks carry added strategic weight because they came immediately after the signing of the Mecca Joint Defense Agreement. That pact states that an armed attack against Saudi Arabia, Turkey, or Pakistan will be regarded as an attack against all three. It combines Saudi financial power, Turkey's large and experienced military, and Pakistan's nuclear capability under a single collective defense framework. The agreement itself does not identify Israel or any other state as an adversary. Saudi Arabia and Turkey have also not publicly endorsed Asif's call for a military front against Israel. The distinction is crucial. Israel maintains diplomatic relations with Israel, despite deep political tensions, while Saudi Arabia has previously considered normalizing relations under the US-backed Abraham Accords. Pakistan does not recognize Israel and has consistently linked any change in that position to the creation of a viable Palestinian state. But the regional landscape has shifted dramatically. Israel's military operations in Gaza, attacks across Lebanon and Syria, and its war with Iran have intensified demands from Muslim states to move beyond statements of condemnation. Asif has previously used even stronger language against Israel, calling it evil, a curse for humanity, and a cancerous state. His latest intervention suggests Pakistan now sees the Mecca Pact as a possible foundation for a broader Muslim security bloc. For Israel, that prospect would present a vastly different strategic equation. The new alliance includes a NATO member, the custodian of Islam's two holiest sites, and the Muslim world's only declared nuclear power. The Mecca Agreement was presented as a defensive pact without a named enemy. Barely 24 hours later, Pakistan's defense minister has made clear which threat he believes the Muslim world should unite against.
You are mostly welcome back from this video. I hope you like this video and you enjoyed this video. For more updates like this, follow me on this channel by subscribing. Make sure that you turn on the bell. Anytime I publish the next video, YouTube will get you notified. I really appreciate your time for watching. See you in the next one, and bye.